Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Unbelievable. Ganduje's aide sacked. Nigerians react. Bauchi Ahmed denies having a hand in his sack. Hello, everyone. Well done. A very big thank you to you for your support. Thanks for always being there. We know Ganduje, the dollar man. Yes, that's the one we're talking about, of Kano State. You know, I find something very funny about the North. Yes, they keep quiet in the face of adversity, but when it comes to what concerns them, you see them, throwing tantrum. Not everyone, okay, so it's not a general statement. Politicians, I meant to say. You see, we know of a guy that sang a song and they said, no, he must die. Why? We don't understand. The same book also says anyone that steals, the hand should be cut off. How do you classify robbery, bribery? Okay? The very governor in the state that wants to sign someone's life to the dungeon by killing him, and he's happy to do it, come rain, come shine, irrespective of what anybody thinks. That same person was caught in camera, yes, collecting bribe. Is that not tantamount to stealing? What belongs to what's it called now? Nation of people, what they should do, and you're taking bribe from it so that they can do, they can make the materials not as strong, and that's not stealing. Buhari covered him up, they all covered him up, and he still won the re-election. I find it very, very funny. So one of his aides castigated Muhammadu Buhari, saying that what he did was wrong. Hey, my people, Ganduje sacked the guy. Let's get straight into the news and get all the details. Ganduje's aide sacked for criticizing Muhammadu Buhari. Reactions and support have continued to pour in for Tako Yakasi, an aide to Governor Ganduje of Kano, who was sacked by his principal for criticizing Muhammadu Buhari, is unimaginable, is unbelievable. For criticizing Buhari, he was sacked. In this country, I don't get it. There is what we call freedom of speech and what we call personal opinion. If he feels Buhari has not done something well, he has a choice. He has his own mind, his own will to say, I'm not happy with what you've done. Ganduje is saying you can't do that. Let's continue. Tako Yakusi was sacked after he expressed his displeasure in a tweet about I don't care attitude of the president of the plights of Nigerians who have been protesting to end the SAP #EndSAP movement. Not long after the news of his tweet circulated, the president went viral. A directive from the governor confirming his suspension was conveyed by the Commissioner for Information in the state. Reacting to the news of suspension, President Muhammadu aide on new media, Bachir Ahmed, debunked the institution of some Nigerians that he has a hand in the Dasuwa's sack. He said Dasuwa is a friend and will continue to be a friend forever. His tweet is there. He said, don't have a hand in what happened to my brother, Sakiru Takwa Yakusi Dasu. As some tweets appears on my TL suggested he is a friend not for yesterday. But many years ago, we have remained as long as we breathe. Some Nigerians have, however, has been showing solidarity for the suspended aide with the hashtag I stand with Dasoras. You have a loyalty and you have a loyal servant. You've been a loyal servant to your boss. But today we've got the wrong feedback for speaking the best interest of humanity. God is alive. That's what defines loyalty. He stands firm to the ground for Ganduje during his scandalous and speculation of what he has done. Yet he stands through. And just this, Ganduje decides to what? Get him out. Nigerians, this is real life. This is what is happening in this country where you cannot speak and you cannot express your mind, where you cannot talk. And if you talk, it's like there is a problem going on in this country. I can't believe it that we are in a country where they say it's democracy. And if it's democracy, see, I understand and I will appreciate it very much. If it is not democracy, then we know that it is not democracy, that we don't have a choice, that we have a supreme leader who dictates what happened. However, if it is democracy, there are guidelines, rules, and how things should be done. However, this has not been the case in Nigeria, where we constantly see oppression as a normal phenomenon that happens in our society and nobody can talk. You talk, it's like you talk, you die. That is what this country has turned it into. That is what they have given us, and that is what they've constantly made us to feel. How can you continue like that? How can you allow yourself to be intimidated? How can you give that and say the country is moving forward? We cannot continue like that if we allow oppression to be the order of the day. This is unfair. This is unfair. There are other ways to do things. This is totally unheard of. We cannot continue to oppress people and think it is right. No, it's not right. Remember the emir of Kano? I'm not saying he's a saint, don't get me wrong. The emir of Kano spoke out. The emir of Kano was trying to condemn child marriage and what have you in the north. And guess what? Straight away he was dethroned. Dethroned, my brother. He was dethroned in this very country. So there are a lot of, and I want to even put it out there, okay? Do you know that some persons have said from the north, politicians and elder statesmen saying, yes, they don't have a right to protest and they should not disband SARS. There is no need or no cause for that. How can you speak of that when your child has not been killed, when it has not happened to you? Do you know what people are going through and are facing? Come off it. Let's call a spade, and let's stop lying and pretend that everything is all right. It's not all right. It's not all right. Anyway, my people, I have to be, when I speak about the North, I do a bit of mimicking. Yeah? So that's what's happening now. Anyway, please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe, click on the notification button. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye for now. Bye.